Couple of TisaTells. How y'all doing today? Well, if you are Amy Robach and TJ Holmes, you're officially fired, y'all. In a move everybody saw coming, Amy and TJ were officially fired. Now, here's the gag, right? Amy went into that piece talking about, listen, TJ, listen, baby, I'll see you at home. Yes, I'm still picking up the tab for Marley. Listen, I'm still mad that you was cheating on me and sloping the intern while you were creeping with me. But baby, I'll see you at home because baby, mama got bills to pay because I still got my job. The real funny part is Amy walked in there too, and ABC said, no, Miss Robach, because we also have a little information on you. Y'all, let's get into this mess, because guess what? ABC said, ain't nobody safe. It ain't safe, it ain't safe, it ain't safe. Y'all, TJ Holmes and Amy Robach have been ousted as a witch hunt. Listen, when they got taken off air, I knew for a fact that they were going to be fired. The only question is, would it be a just firing or not? A lot of people said, you can't fire someone for loving who they love. That's true. But again, character always shows. You can bet that if somebody is messy enough to cheat with the babysitter's mother, your coworker, who the families are so intertwined, and miss Christmas and New Year's on both sides with the kids, and miss your 10-year-old daughter's birthday, I can bet that these people are just messy. And the thing about messy, sloppy people, it doesn't just stop with the cheating. They are messy and sloppy through and through and through. So where are we at, right? The mess has boiled over. So I knew at this point, ABC thought the same thing I did. Y'all messy and you're sloppy. And people that are messy and sloppy in one part of their lives are not tighten it up in the other. It's like a crime boss that is ruthless, but then at home has a heart of gold and reads his kids bedtime stories. And that's nice in our minds, but usually personality always shows, character always shows, morals always shows, integrity always shows. So where are we at? ABC started digging, and the longer it went on, I would have gotten so nervous because they were so arrogant, going all over the country on their like kissy vooey vooey, say so va, that's why getty mama. They were literally on their Lady Marmalade tour, right? And I kept saying, you guys, this isn't a good thing that an internal investigation is taking so long. They are digging, looking for something. And because it's taking so long, they have found a few bodies. They're just digging to see if there's any other remains on the estate. And baby, it came out. I find it laughable that TJ thought he was going to be like, I'm being discriminated about. And they're just like, sir, about what? Please, if you know anybody else, black, white, yellow, Puerto Rican, or Haitian, right? Black, white, green, purple, orange, yellow, and the third that's slinging that thing around, sir, please bring it to our attention, because right now the only person we see is you. He thought that was going to protect him. And Amy was literally like, I mean, that sucks for you. I'll see you at home, TJ, when I'm off of work. And they pulled Amy into, baby, you said that y'all was solid as a rock, and y'all did a Zoom call together to show a united front. Y'all, let's get into this. TJ Holmes and Amy Robach out at ABC. Source calls the ouster witch hunt. TJ Holmes and Amy Robach are both out at ABC. This is directly from TMZ, so you know it's true. But it sounds like Amy is directly to TMZ. Listen if you think it's true. They say sources connected to the network tell TMZ that after a marathon mediation session Thursday, ABC and the anchors have severed ties and both will receive payouts per their contracts. The only thing is they both have non-compete agreements, but more than that, when it comes to the mediation session, mediation, even on small cases, typically take at least 2 days. The fact that they got this in and out in 2 days, baby, ABC has said, why are we here? Why are we here? What are we needing time? Amy, TJ, you're not ish. Amy, you're a drunk. Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking? You need to see the security cameras? You want to see the employee's testimony? Okay, are we done? Are we done? You know, Amy and TJ's lawyers came out and said their stuff, and ABC was looking at them and was like, are you finished or are you through? Are you finished or are you through? That's what they said. Anyway, They're saying that we're told mediation was extremely contentious, with ABC reps accusing both Amy and TJ of various forms of misconduct, which one source categorized as a witch hunt. This must be Amy, because they accused her. TJ wasn't the only one having a little tipple ripple at 8 a.m. in the morning. Looks like Amy was doing it too. They're saying we're told one of the accusations is that Amy had liquor in her dressing room, which ABC folks said was a violation of policy. It is, and this is the thing about work. Technically, you can say it's a witch hunt, but it's not real, because that's what work does. That's why there's so many employee guidelines. So if you even use your employee credit card at CVS by accident, or you come in 10 minutes late for lunch, they can get you and like hem you up and get you fired. But that's the funny thing. You can call it a witch hunt, but in court, it is going to come out to, did you violate it? And just because others may have violated doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get a pass, Again, the whole thing of everyone's doing it, it's not really a defense. Now, we're told one of the accusations is that Amy had liquor in her dressing room, which ABC folks said was a violation of policy. One source, Amy Robach, I think, called the accusation ridiculous, noting some of the bottles were sent from the top ABC News execs. The source said the execs sent other on-air talent liquor as well. So this just looked like a way to justify getting rid of her. Yeah, Amy, but this is the problem. Because other sources close to ABC saying, okay, fine, we sent out liquor bottles, but that Jack Daniels bottle was 2/3 gone. And the Johnny Walker Blue, that was halfway gone. And the vodka, yeah, that Grey Goose was running on E. Again, yes, Amy, it wasn't the fact that you had full liquor bottles in your dressing room. It's the fact that the liquor bottles were drank out of, and they're saying that you were regularly drinking. Moreover, we're told another investigation was that Amy went to a college football national championship game a year ago and came to work the next day drunk. One source called that insane, adding she was simply tired. But here's the problem, and here's where Amy messed up. I know what y'all saying. You can't prove that, but this is why jobs like you to use your corporate credit card. Listen, this is a pro tip for anyone. If you are drinking and you have to be to the office the next day, even if you're out drinking with coworkers, even if it's an event, even if it's an event that you can comp on your workers tab, do not use that corporate credit card, because you know what they'll do, especially what they did to Amy. They are going to look and say, you weren't drunk? No, I was just tired. All right, well, you submitted a bill for this many people. And on top of that, when you submit corporate expense, you actually have to say who was at the shindig with you. You can't just be like, oh yeah, me and people from the office went out. Here's the bill for $2,000. No. You have to tell who was in attendance. Jan from accounting, Bob from marketing, TJ from on air, right? You would have to prove all that for that expense to actually be comped. But from that, they can take how many drinks were on the tab, split it up between the number of people. Say blood alcohol level is about 1.5 to 2 drinks. Every 2 or 3 hours for a woman. So even yeah, you were still drunk and your blood alcohol level was over the legal limit. Had to be, because there's no way you could have processed that much alcohol. And this is how deep companies get. If you're saying that's not true, I didn't drink those drinks, they were for someone else. Now you're being fired for fraud because you lied on your expense report about who and what that money was used for. You see how they got Amy by the shorts anyway, right? As for Amy and TJ, we're told it became clear in mediation that they did not handle the romance appropriately, waited too long to disclose it to ABC execs. Again, I think that private investigator and Mara Lee bought evidence showing that this affair was going on longer than anybody thought. ABC also made it clear that their behavior on set was uncomfortable for some ABC staff. Baby, woo! Bring them out. Literally everybody that had an issue with TJ Holmes, all they heard was Swizzy, bring them out. They were coming out, Okay, let me stop. Anyway, our sources say it's hard to yell when the barrel in your mouth. Okay, anyway. Our sources say the mediation will continue as both sides negotiate the fine points of Amy and TJ's exit. It's a stunning change from what the network initially said when the relationship was made public, stating the two had not broken any rules, as they were essentially considered equals as the show position. Listen, that was Amy. They really honestly thought that they were untouchable. They really thought they were Morning Joe coming in, but even Morning Joe and Mika handled it differently. If you don't remember, Trump outed them as a couple, and they got married next week, being like, this isn't a fling, like this is it. We're in love, and this is my wife. But also ABC told them to not flaunt the thing. And the first thing they did on air was be like, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling good. How are you feeling, Amy? And she's like, I'm feeling good. And y'all thought it was a kiki because you were so desperate to rub it in TJ's wife's face, right? TJ was being petty, so was Amy. Yeah, I'm with him now. We're in love. You were so desperate to rub it in their face that you literally ruined your careers. Again, the fact that they didn't realize that ABC taking this long, girl, you weren't coming back and they thought they had something. I'm just surprised that TJ and Amy lied to their lawyers about stuff. TJ, why didn't you tell your lawyers about the affair? Amy, you knew that you was a LUSH and allegedly drinking all the time. So why didn't you just admit that to your lawyers, so your lawyers actually could have had some type of, what do you call it? Some type of defense ready. Again, they don't know what Amy and TJ are going to do career-wise moving forward, but they certainly haven't slowed down anything in their relationship department. They've remained a united front throughout their ordeal. Yeah, they're a united front. Let's see what happens when Amy loses even 2020. Baby, let's see. Because you know when you violate rules and conduct in one show, ABC is a network. That means your 2020 job is up too, y'all, baby. Let's wait for them to turn on each other. Woo, Amy, I hope it was worth it. Let this be a thing for any cheater, because Amy's a cheater too. You got Marley's trash, TJ, you got Andrew's trash. And now that you're out of a job, TJ, I mean, I'm sure he'll bounce back, right? I don't know so much about Amy, but now that you're out of a job and like everyone's like, we don't care about your affair, is it really that hot going out making over? Let you know what the real test is going to be. And this is when, if they do stay together, and listen, I'm putting it out there. I think this is going to happen. When TJ is going to lose his mind and Amy's going to be so mad when Marley moves on and starts dating. Because you know, like every good cheater, oh, it's cool when they do it, but it's a problem when I do it. That's right, Marley. F them. Y'all, let me know what you think in the comments, and I will talk to you later. Bye.